Imagine standing in a city where gleaming white marble towers stretch toward the sky, yet the streets below hum with an eerie silence. Welcome to Turkmenistan, a land of jaw-dropping wonders and mysteries that'll spark your wanderlust. Today, we're diving into a travel adventure unlike any other, peeling back the curtain on a place that's as captivating as it is confounding. Whether you're plotting your next getaway or just craving a wild story, we've got you covered with insider tips to make your travel dreams soar. Picture this: golden statues that spin to chase the sun, hidden desert oases whispering ancient secrets, and curiosities so bizarre they'll leave you scratching your head in delight. Why is Turkmenistan's $5 billion ghost city totally empty? That's the question we're unraveling, and trust me, the answer's a roller coaster of intrigue. Salam, or hello in Turkmen, to a journey through a country where every corner hides a surprise. From the fiery depths of a crater that's burned for decades to markets bursting with colors and flavors, we're showcasing it all. Stick around to the very end. There's a mind-blowing reveal you won't want to miss, packed with laughs and insights to fuel your travel plans. If you love discovering the world's quirkiest destinations, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment with your dream trip and give us a like to keep the adventure rolling. Let's dive into Turkmenistan's dazzling, delightful weirdness together. Why is Turkmenistan's $5 billion ghost city totally empty? Picture a city where fountains dance under the desert sun, marble palaces gleam like polished pearls, and wide boulevards stretch endlessly, yet not a soul strolls by. Ashgabat, Turkmenistan's capital, is a $5 billion enigma, a ghost city that baffles anyone who wanders its pristine streets. So, why is it empty? Let's unravel this head-scratcher with a grin. Back in the early 2000s, Turkmenistan's leaders, flush with gas wealth, decided to transform Ashgabat into a showpiece of grandeur. They built an Olympic village for the 2017 Asian Indoor Games, complete with stadiums, a monorail, and apartments fit for royalty. The catch? Most locals can't afford to live in these gleaming towers. Imagine saving your whole life for a condo that costs more than a private jet. Yep, that's the vibe. Then there's the government's love for control. Strict rules keep public spaces parade ready, discouraging casual hangs. Want to snap a selfie by a fountain? Better check for cops first, or you might get a stern side eye. Add to that forced relocations. Thousands were moved to make way for this marble wonderland, leaving resentment lingering like dust in the wind. The city's built for spectacle, not daily life, like a movie set waiting for actors who never show. And here's the kicker: while Ashgabat dazzles, rural areas scrape by, making the emptiness feel like a cosmic joke. It's a place where ambition outran reality, leaving a stunning but silent metropolis. Stay tuned for more Turkmen twists. This country's got surprises that'll make your jaw drop. Captivating Curiosities, Melon Day Celebration. Turkmenistan dedicates the second Sunday of August to Melon Day, a national holiday celebrating the Turkmenistan's prized melons, especially the sweet, juicy varieties grown in its desert oases. Locals are encouraged to indulge in these fruits, which are so revered that they're seen as a symbol of national pride. Unlike typical harvest festivals, this one's focus on a single fruit is unusual and rarely highlighted globally. Dinosaur Plateau footprints in the Koy-Tendag Nature Reserve, a limestone slab roughly the size of 4 football fields, holds one of the world's largest collections of dinosaur footprints, including those of Megalosaurus, Iguanodon, and Tyrannosaurus. This remote site, barely on tourist radars, offers a glimpse into a prehistoric Turkmenistan, contrasting its modern, tightly controlled image, Yangykala Canyon's hidden splendor, often overshadowed by the famous Darvaza Gas Crater. Yangykala Canyon in western Turkmenistan is a stunning, multicolored geological marvel formed millions of years ago when the area was an ancient seabed. Its red, white, and pink rock bands glow at sunrise, yet it remains largely unknown due to its remoteness and the Turkmenistan's strict tourism controls. Nokhur's Goat Horn Cemetery in the mountain village of Nokhur. Tombstones in the local cemetery are adorned with mountain goat horns, a tradition tied to ancient beliefs that the horns guide souls to the afterlife. This hauntingly beautiful practice, rooted in pre-Islamic customs, is a rare cultural relic seldom seen by outsiders. Akhal-Teke horses as national icons. The Akhal-Teke horse, known for its metallic sheen and nicknamed the Golden Horse, is a national emblem with its own ministry and holiday. These rare, elegant creatures, once war horses, are so cherished that they're depicted on the Turkmenistan's coat of arms, yet their global fame is minimal compared to their cultural weight in Turkmenistan. Ruhnama's lingering legacy. Former President Saparmurat Niyazov's book, Ruhnama, was once mandatory reading, displayed alongside the Quran in mosques, and even launched into space to orbit for 150 years. Though its official use waned after Niyazov's death in 2006, its statues and cultural echoes persist, a quirky reminder of his cult of personality that's rarely discussed outside academic circles. Kow Ata Underground Lake. Hidden in a cave 55 meters below ground, the Kow Ata Lake is a warm, mineral-rich body of water with a sulfuric scent, believed by locals to have healing properties. Its eerie, bat-filled setting feels like an underworld, yet it's a low-key attraction compared to flashier sights, drawing only the most intrepid visitors. Gonur-Depe's Zoroastrian ruins. The archaeological site of Gonur-Depe, buried in the Karakum Desert, reveals a sophisticated Bronze Age society with Zoroastrian burial practices, including royal tombs and advanced drainage systems. Discovered relatively recently, it's a treasure trove of history that's still understudied and barely known beyond niche archaeological circles. Telpek, the giant sheepskin hat. Turkmen traditionally wear the telpek, a massive, shaggy sheepskin hat that looks like a turban and regulates body temperature in the desert's extreme heat and cold. This ancient headgear, tied to nomadic roots, is a striking yet underappreciated symbol of Turkmen identity, neutrality as a national identity. Turkmenistan is one of the few countries globally recognized by the UN for its permanent neutrality, celebrated annually on December 12th as Neutrality Day. This status, formalized in 1995, shapes its isolationist policies, but its practical implications, like avoiding NATO or regional alliances, are rarely explored in mainstream discussions. Wonders of Turkmenistan. Darvaza Gas Crater. Deep in the heart of the Karakum Desert lies a fiery spectacle, the Darvaza Gas Crater, glowing like a portal to another world. Imagine a massive pit, 70 meters wide, ablaze since the 1970s when geologists accidentally set it alight. The flames leap and flicker, casting an eerie orange hue across the sand, as if the earth itself is exhaling dragon's breath. Why is it still burning? That's the quirky charm. Nobody bothered to douse it. Visiting feels like stepping onto a science fiction movie set, with warm winds whispering secrets of the underworld. For travelers craving adventure, this crater offers a bucket list thrill, perfect for campfire stories minus the marshmallows. Pitch a tent nearby, gaze at the stars, and let the surreal glow spark your imagination. Darvaza's fiery mystery is a must-see, proving Turkmenistan's knack for nature's wildest surprises. Yangykala Canyon. Tucked away in Turkmenistan's northwest, Yangykala Canyon awaits like a painter's fever dream. Picture cliffs striped in crimson, gold, and pink, sculpted by eons of wind into shapes that mimic castles and sleeping giants. The colors shift with the sun, glowing like a neon sunset, yet hardly a soul wanders this masterpiece. Why is it so unknown? That's the delicious riddle. It's like finding a secret level in a video game for explorers. Yangykala promises jaw-dropping views and bragging rights for uncovering a hidden gem. Hike the rugged trails, snap photos that'll make your friends jealous, and chuckle at the thought of stumbling across Mars on Earth. The canyon's untouched beauty feels like a private gift, urging you to roam where few have tread. Yangykala's vibrant cliffs are Turkmenistan's love letter to wanderers seeking nature's most dazzling secrets. Kow Ata Underground Lake. Beneath Turkmenistan's sun-scorched surface hides Kow Ata, a steamy underground lake that's pure magic. Imagine descending a dim staircase into a cave where warm, turquoise waters shimmer like a buried treasure. The air's thick with sulfur's funky whiff, and bats flutter overhead, adding a dash of spooky charm. Locals swear a dip here heals aches, but the real thrill, swimming in a glowing grotto that feels like a mermaid's hideout. Why is it underground? Nature's got a sense of humor, stashing this spa where you least expect it. For travelers, Kow Ata offers a quirky plunge into adventure, blending relaxation with a side of "did that just happen?" Pack a swimsuit, embrace the weird, and dive into a story you'll retell forever. Kow Ata's steamy embrace proves Turkmenistan's knack for turning the ordinary into unforgettable. Karakum Desert. Stretching endlessly under a blazing sun, the Karakum Desert is Turkmenistan's golden heart. Visualize dunes rippling like ocean waves, dotted with scrappy shrubs and the occasional camel giving you side-eye. At night, stars explode across the sky, so bright you'll swear you're floating in a galaxy. Why is it so empty? That's the giggle-worthy truth. It's just too vast for crowds. For adventurers, Karakum delivers a playground of thrills. Ride a four-wheeler, camp under the Milky Way, or hunt for fossils that whisper ancient secrets. The desert's raw beauty is your ticket to unplug and feel like a nomad with a Wi-Fi-free soul. Laugh at the sand in your shoes and savor the silence that hums with mystery. Karakum's boundless sands are Turkmenistan's invitation to lose yourself in nature's grandest canvas. Ancient Merv. Once a Silk Road superstar, ancient Merv beckons with ruins that ooze history. Picture crumbling mosques and mausoleums, scattered across a dusty plain, their domes hinting at a city that dazzled traders centuries ago. The air feels heavy with ghosts, kings, poets, maybe even a grumpy camel or two. Why is it still standing? That's the cheeky twist. Time couldn't erase Merv's stubborn charm. For history buffs, this site offers a time machine to explore fortress walls and imagine bustling bazaars. Wander the eerie paths, snap photos of sun-baked bricks, and grin at the thought of archaeologists tripping over buried treasures. Merv's quiet grandeur is a love note to curious travelers, promising stories etched in stone. Visiting here means stepping into Turkmenistan's past, where every crumbling arch whispers secrets of a world long gone. Parthian fortresses of Nisa. In the shadow of the Kopet Dag Mountains, the Parthian fortresses of Nisa stand like ancient sentinels. Imagine mud brick walls, weathered yet proud, guarding secrets of a 2,000-year-old empire. Temples and palaces crumble under the sun, but their outlines hint at feasts, battles, and royal drama. Why is it so quiet? That's the sly joke. Nisa's too cool for crowds. For explorers, this site offers a front-row seat to history, where you can roam ruins and picture warriors strutting like ancient rock stars. The views alone are worth the trek, with hills rolling like green waves. Chuckle at the lizards darting over stones and feel the thrill of touching the past. Nisa's weathered beauty is Turkmenistan's gift to those craving adventure, with a side of epic storytelling, proving history's best secrets hide in plain sight. Gypjak Mosque. Gleaming in Turkmenistan's capital, the Gypjak Mosque dazzles like a marble daydream. Picture a golden dome soaring above white walls, so shiny you'll need sunglasses. Inside, chandeliers drip with crystals, and carpets beg your bare feet to linger. Built to honor a president, it's got flair, think less, humble prayer. And more. Look at me. Why is it so grand? That's the funny bit. Modesty took a vacation here. For visitors, Gypjak offers a peek into Turkmenistan's bold style, blending spirituality with jaw-dropping excess. Snap selfies by the fountain, marvel at the silence, and giggle at the idea of a mosque this extra. It's a must for travelers seeking beauty with a side of swagger. Gypjak's opulence guarantees a story to share, proving Turkmenistan knows how to build a shrine that screams, "Welcome to fabulous." Ertugrul Gazi Mosque. Nestled in Ashgabat, the Ertugrul Gazi Mosque glows like a turquoise jewel. Imagine minarets piercing the sky, their blue tiles catching sunlight like a desert mirage. Inspired by Istanbul's grandeur, it's a love letter to Ottoman style, with arches and domes that feel like a warm hug. Why is it here? That's the playful twist. Turkmenistan's flexing its cultural flair. For travelers, this mosque promises serenity and stunning photos, perfect for Instagram brags. Stroll the courtyard, admire the intricate patterns, and laugh at the pigeons strutting like they own the place. The quiet vibe invites reflection, but the beauty screams adventure. Ertugrul Gazi is your ticket to Turkmenistan's knack for blending heritage with eye candy charm, offering a peaceful pause that'll leave you grinning. Visit to soak in a slice of splendor that's as welcoming as it is wild. Kutlug Timur Minaret. Rising from the Kunya-Urgench sands, the Kutlug Timur Minaret sways like a medieval skyscraper. Picture a 60-meter brick tower, leaning slightly as if tipsy from centuries of wind. Its patterns swirl like ancient graffiti, hinting at a 14th century architect with serious swagger. Why is it still up? That's the cheeky marvel. It's tougher than it looks. For history lovers, this minaret offers a climb into Turkmenistan's past, where Silk Road glory meets desert grit. Snapshots from below dodge the occasional tumbleweed and chuckle at the thought of builders nailing this without modern tools. The surrounding ruins add a haunting vibe, perfect for daydreams of lost empires. Kutlug Timur's Lonely Grace is a must-see, promising travelers a quirky slice of heritage that proves Turkmenistan's old-school cool still steals the show. Seyit Jemaleddin Mosque, hidden in the desert's embrace, the Seyit Jemaleddin Mosque crumbles with quiet dignity. Imagine a 15th century ruin, its turquoise dome faded but proud, surrounded by sands that whisper of forgotten pilgrims. The walls, etched with delicate designs, feel like a love note from a lost era. Why is it abandoned? That's the sly intrigue. Time and sand play favorites. For adventurers, this mosque offers a haunting trek into Turkmenistan's soul, where history lingers like a half-told story. Wander the broken arches, snap moody photos, and grin at the goats nibbling nearby, oblivious to the grandeur. It's a spot for dreamers craving offbeat beauty, with vibes that scream road less traveled. Seyit Jemaleddin's weathered charm guarantees a tale worth sharing, proving Turkmenistan hides treasures for those bold enough to chase its dusty, delightful secrets. Must-see cities of Turkmenistan. Ashgabat, in the heart of Turkmenistan, shines. Ashgabat, a marble-clad wonder that's pure eye candy. Picture boulevards lined with white palaces, fountains spraying rainbows, and statues so golden they'd make Midas jealous. It's like a city dreamed up by a billionaire with a thing for sparkle, yet it's weirdly quiet. Why so empty? That's the juicy puzzle, tied to grand plans outpacing everyday life. For travelers, Ashgabat offers a surreal playground. Snap selfies by the world's tallest flagpole, haggle in Tokuchka Bazaar, and laugh at the sheer excess of it all. The vibe's part science fiction, part soap opera, with museums showcasing Silk Road bling. Visiting here means diving into Turkmenistan's bold vision, where every corner screams luxury with a side of quirk. Ashgabat's dazzling strangeness guarantees a trip that's as unforgettable as it is hilariously over the top. Mary, nestled in an oasis, Mary blooms like a desert rose with history in its veins. Imagine ancient ruins whispering of Silk Road glory, where traders once swapped spices and gossip. Today, it's a cozy city with Soviet-era charm. Think boxy buildings and markets buzzing with melon vendors. Why is it so chill? That's the sneaky charm. Mary's too busy living to fuss over fame. For explorers, it's a gold mine. Visit Merv's crumbling mosques, sip tea with locals, and grin at stray cats ruling the streets like tiny cons. The museum's stuffed with artifacts that'll make history nerds swoon. Mary offers a laid-back vibe with big stories, perfect for travelers craving authenticity. Dive into Turkmenistan's past here, and you'll leave with a heart full of warmth and a suitcase stuffed with market finds. Turkmenabat. Along the Amu Darya River, Turkmenabat hums with life like a Silk Road remix. Picture dusty streets alive, with bazaars where vendors hawk pomegranates and hand-woven rugs under a scorching sun. It's got that old-school vibe. Donkey carts dodge moats, and kids giggle over sticky sweets. Why is it buzzing? That's the fun twist. It's a trade hub that never quit. For visitors, Turkmenabat serves up adventure with a side of chaos. Barter for a scarf, slurp lagman noodles, and chuckle at the rooster strutting like he's mayor. The riverfront's perfect for sunset strolls, with views that soothe the soul. This city's your ticket to Turkmenistan's gritty charm, offering raw energy and warm smiles. Turkmenabat's lively pulse ensures a trip packed with flavor, proving some places thrive by keeping it gloriously real. Balkanabat, near the Caspian Sea, Balkanabat sprawls like a sun-baked cowboy town. Visualize oil rigs nodding in the distance, while markets burst with fish and flatbreads that smell like heaven. It's a place where dusty boots meet ambition, with new buildings popping up like desert flowers. Why is it growing? That's the sly hook. Oil money's got big dreams. For travelers, Gonur-Depe offers a raw slice of Turkmenistan. Haggle for a trinket, sip tea in a chaykhana, and laugh at the camels photobombed by cranes. Day trips to Yangykala Canyon's colorful cliffs are a must, promising views that'll steal your breath. The city's grit meets glory vibe is perfect for adventurers craving the unpolished. Gonur-Depe's rugged charm delivers a journey that's equal parts heart and hustle, ensuring you'll leave with stories as bold as its skyline. Dashogus, in Turkmenistan's north, Dashogus sits like a gateway to ancient wonders. Imagine a city where Soviet blocks mingle with bazaars, their stalls piled high with spices and silk. Beyond the hustle, Kunya-Urgench's ruins beckon, whispering of khans and conquests. Why is it a hub? That's the cheeky secret. It's been connecting worlds forever. For explorers, Dashogus offers a launchpad to adventure. Grab a shashlik skewer, visit a minaret that leans like it's tipsy, and grin at the goats jaywalking with swagger. The vibe's warm, with locals eager to share a smile or a story. It's your chance to dive into Turkmenistan's layered past while savoring its lively present. Dashoguz's blend of grit and grandeur promises a trip that's as enlightening as it is entertaining, leaving you hungry for more of its dusty magic. Turkmenbashi, on the Caspian's turquoise shore, Turkmenbashi sparkles like a coastal dream. Picture fishing boats bobbing beside shiny resorts, with seagulls squawking like they're auditioning for a movie. It's Turkmenistan's port, buzzing with oil deals and beach vibes, yet oddly serene. Why so calm? That's the quirky catch. It's a big deal with a small-town heart. For visitors, Turkmenbashi offers sun-soaked fun. Swim in the sea, feast on fresh fish, and chuckle at the pelicans posing like supermodels. Ferries to Azerbaijan add a dash of intrigue for globe-trotters. The city's mix of grit and glam is your ticket to a relaxed adventure, with sunsets that paint the sky in fire. Turkmenbashi's laid-back allure ensures a journey that's as refreshing as a dip in its waves, proving Turkmenistan's coast is pure gold. Kunya-Urgench, lost in the desert's grip, Kunya-Urgench glows with ancient glory. Visualize turquoise domes and leaning minarets rising from the sands, relics of a Silk Road titan now half forgotten. The air hums with history. Empires rose and fell here, leaving stones that whisper of splendor. Why is it so quiet? That's the sly charm. Times, a tough critic. For history buffs, this city offers a haunting trek. Climb a minaret, touch bricks baked by medieval hands, and laugh at the tumbleweeds staging their own drama. Locals' warm grins add heart to the ruins' mystery. Kunya-Urgench is your portal to Turkmenistan's past, blending eerie beauty with stories that stick. Visiting here means stepping into a world where every crumbling arch begs you to imagine its prime, ensuring a trip that's as epic as it is unexpectedly funny. Tejen, in Turkmenistan's south, Tejen thrives like a green surprise. Picture fields of cotton stretching under a big sky, with markets alive with chatter and the scent of fresh bread. It's a farming hub where life moves slow, like a tractor taking its sweet time. Why is it so cozy? That's the delightful twist. It's all about roots, not flash. For travelers, Tejen offers a taste of real Turkmenistan. Sip tea with a farmer, buy a handmade scarf, and giggle at the chickens strutting like they're in charge. Nearby ruins hint at ancient secrets, adding a dash of intrigue. The city's warm vibe is perfect for those craving authenticity over glitz. Tejen's simple charm promises a journey that feels like a hug, leaving you with memories of smiles and sunlit fields that prove Turkmenistan's heartbeat's strongest off the beaten path. Seyit, tucked along the Amu Darya, Seyit hums like a sleepy river song. Imagine a town where cotton gins rumble, bazaars spill with figs and nuts, and kids kick soccer balls under dusty trees. It's got that lived-in feel. Think laundry flapping and old men debating over tea. Why is it so chill? That's the fun quirk. Seyit's too comfy to chase fame. For adventurers, it's a slice of unfiltered Turkmenistan. Grab a kebab, chat with a vendor, and laugh at the donkey cart traffic jam. The river's banks offer quiet strolls, perfect for dreaming up your next trip. Seyit's your chance to slow down and soak in a place that's real, raw, and ready to welcome you. Visiting here guarantees a heartwarming escape, proving Turkmenistan's small towns pack big soul with a side of everyday hilarity. Kirki, near the Afghan border, Kirki pulses with frontier spirit. Visualize a dusty outpost where markets brim with carpets and melons, and the Amu Darya River glints like liquid silver. It's a trade town with grit. Think pickup trucks and traders haggling like it's an Olympic sport. Why is it thriving? That's the cheeky hook. Kirky's got hustle in its bones. For explorers, it offers raw adventure. Sample spicy pluv, wander riverside paths, and grin at the goats photobombed by satellite dishes. Ancient forts nearby whisper of warriors, adding a thrill for history nerds. Kirky's vibrant chaos is your ticket to Turkmenistan's untamed edge, blending warmth with a dash of wild. Visiting here means diving into a world where every deal and smile feels like a win, ensuring a trip that's as bold as it is unexpectedly joyful. Hazer, by the Caspian's edge. Hazer lounges like a salty breeze. Picture fishing nets drying under a hazy sun, with oil platforms blinking offshore and markets buzzing with crab and caviar. It's a coastal gem where old meets new. Think weathered docks beside shiny cafes. Why is it so mellow? That's the sly charm. Hazer's just vibing. For travelers, it's a chill escape. Slurp fish soup, haggle for a seashell trinket, and chuckle at the seagulls staging a heist on your fries. The beach invites lazy walks with waves that hum lullabies. Hazer's your chance to taste Turkmenistan's seaside soul, offering relaxation with a side of grit. Visiting here promises a journey that's as soothing as it is quirky, proving the Caspian coast delivers memories that linger like salt on your skin. Gonur-Depe, just west of Ashgabat, Gonur-Depe stands like a proud survivor. Imagine a town where history looms large. Think fortress ruins from a 19th century battle, now softened by orchards and chatty bazaars. Mosques gleam nearby, their domes catching the sun like giant emeralds. Why is it so spirited? That's the fun twist. Gonur-Depe's got heart that outshines its scars. For visitors, it offers a mix of past and present. Pray in a turquoise shrine, buy juicy grapes, and laugh at the kids racing bicycles like they're in the Tour de France. The vibe's warm, with stories of resilience baked into every street. Gonur-Depe's your window into Turkmenistan's gritty grace, promising a trip that's equal parts soulful and surprising. Dive in to discover a place where history and hope mingle, leaving you with a grin and a soft spot for its plucky charm. Obscure know before you go tips for Turkmenistan. Master the art of cash chaos. Picture yourself in a bustling bazaar, clutching a wad of colorful bills as vendors hawk melons and silk. That's the cash-only world of Turkmenistan's Minaret. Most places shun cards, and ATMs are as rare as a desert mirage, so bring crisp United States dollars to exchange. Why the hassle? Locals love their cash economy, and you'll need stacks to snag that hand-woven rug. Keep small bills handy. Vendors might shrug at big ones, leaving you bartering like a sitcom character. Pro tip, hide your stash in a money belt to dodge pickpockets who, while rare, love a distracted tourist. This tip saves you from awkward, no-change moments, letting you shop with swagger. Embrace the chaos, chuckle at the crumpled bills, and dive into Turkmenistan's markets like a pro. Decode the dress code dance. Strolling through Ashgabat's marble maze, you'll spot locals in vibrant ankle-length dresses and fuzzy hats. Turkmenistan's unspoken dress code. Men pack long pants. Women bring modest skirts or dresses. Shorts might earn you stares sharper than a camel's side eye. Why so formal? The government loves tradition, and blending in keeps you off the radar of curious cops. Scarves aren't mandatory for women, but tossing one over your shoulders at mosques shows respect and scores smiles. For men, ditch flashy logos. Think low-key, not rock star. This tip ensures you glide through markets and shrines without a hitch, feeling like a local. Laugh at your inner fashionista adapting to Turkmen style and savor the chance to dress like you're in a Silk Road saga. Navigate the no-photo zones. In a city of golden statues and gleaming domes, you'll itch to snap photos, but Turkmenistan's rules turn photography into a spy game. Military bases, airports, and even some fountains are off limits, with guards watching like hawks who skipped coffee. Why so strict? The government's got a thing for control, and rogue pics might land you a chat with officials. Ask your guide before clicking. Those marble palaces can be touchy too. Stick to markets or desert vistas for safe shots, and keep your camera discreet to avoid delete that drama. This tip saves your vacation from turning into a bureaucracy sitcom, letting you capture memories stress-free. Giggle at the thrill of sneaking legal snaps and enjoy Turkmenistan's beauty without a side of trouble. Brace for internet blackouts. Imagine a world where Wi-Fi's a myth and social media's a distant dream. That's Turkmenistan's internet scene. The government blocks most sites, and connections crawl slower than a desert tortoise. Why the blackout? Control's the name of the game, keeping locals and tourists offline. Forget posting selfies at the Darvaza crater. Your phone's a brick, unless you're at a fancy hotel with spotty Wi-Fi. Bring a journal or book for downtime, and warn friends you'll be ghosting them. This tip preps you for a forced digital detox, turning disconnection into adventure. Laugh at your thumbs twitching for likes, and embrace the rare chance to live unplugged in Turkmenistan's surreal landscapes. You'll return with stories no filter can capture. Respect the guide's golden rules. Amid Turkmenistan's marble wonders, your guide's your lifeline, a government-vetted guru steering you through the maze. Independent travel's a no-go, so treat your guide like a quirky professor. They know the rules, like no joking about the president. Why so serious? Guides report to officials, and slip-ups could mean trouble for them. Stick to their plan, ask about local life, but skip political hot potatoes to keep things chill. Tip generously. $10 a day makes their month. This tip ensures smooth sailing, letting you soak up sights like Yangykala Canyon without a hitch. Chuckle at the oddity of being babysat and value your guide's insider scoop for a trip that's weirdly wonderful. Wonders of Turkmenistan. Now that we've uncovered the quirky secrets of Turkmenistan, I'm dying to know your pick. Would you dive into the fiery Darvaza crater, haggle for a carpet in a buzzing bazaar, or marvel at Ashgabat's marble madness? Drop your dream adventure in the comments and let's spark some wanderlust together. If this journey lit up your travel bug, hit that subscribe button to catch more offbeat explorations. Until next time, chase the wonder wherever you roam, and I'll see you in the next video. Sag Ball.